Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shantae Gray, Senior Event Registrar at MMAC. I am the scholarship guru. I oversee the scholarship process for MMAC. Welcome today. We will be having questions and answers at the end. Also, if you have some questions that you can also put in the chat box, we'll be having someone answer questions in the chat box as well. So welcome and let's get started. So again, we'll be talking today about the Biomedical HIV Prevention Summit scholarships. This year, we'll be offering 2 scholarship opportunities. The first one is option A, which is registration only. This scholarship is more for attendees who may have or organizations that's willing to pay for travel and willing to pay for hotel, and they just need just a little bit help with getting to the conference. Our second one is option B, and this is considered a full scholarship. This consists of your registration, your hotel's accommodations at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas, which is absolutely beautiful. And it also includes your round trip transportation. However, if you are within 30 miles of the hotel radius, we do not pay for travel. Please note that. The scholarship deadline is February the 6th. And this is one thing that I stress so many times. February 6th is the deadline. We cannot help you on February 7th or the 8th or not even the 10th. Please note at February 6th, close of business, usually 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The scholarship application will close. So make sure at least by February the 5th that you have logged onto your account, that you have also submitted everything that needs to be submitted, and just make sure that it actually went through. One of the things that we get every year when we have our scholarships is that people forget to actually submit it. I would hate for you to do all that hard work and do not submit your scholarship. Please, please, please make sure you submit your scholarship by February the 6th. So let's go over the process and how this look for you guys. So the step 1 is just logging onto your website, www.biomedicalhivsummit.org. If you have not logged on, let me just tell you, the site is just super, super nice. It's super fun. Check it out if you have not checked it out. But log on to www.biomedicalhivsummit. You want to click on scholarship. Once you get on that page, you want to click the apply now at the bottom of the page. Step 3, you want to create an account and set up a user profile. Fill out the submittable account information. Please note this year our account is not the same. Our scholarship process, scholarship portal is not the same as the scholarship portal from last year. So none of the information is the same. You must sign up for this account. Step 4, fill out all the information and the questions. Make sure again that you submit the application once finished. Again, it's www.biomedicalhivsummit.org. If you forget what is offered for the scholarship, it's on this page, option A and option B. And also on this page, you'll get a little bit of information about the deadline. It is Monday, February the 6th. Please make sure once you're on that website, you create a free submittable account. Submittable is just our scholarship portal. Submittable works best on Google Chrome, Firefox, and Safari. Please note, Internet Explorer is not supported. Please make sure you are using a supported browser. Trust me, it will make it so seamless if you're using Google Chrome, Firefox, or Safari. Again, we are available if you have questions about setting up your account or any issues. You can also let us know. Once you are on there, everyone that's starting this year is a new person, so you must sign up first. You can see here, we need your email and confirmation email. And I just want to say this, stop and say this for a second. Please make sure you are using the best email address. Double check and make sure the email address is correct. We use this information throughout the whole scholarship process. We use this email to award you your letter. We use this email if you were not awarded. We use this email to get the information about your flight, your hotel. So this email that you use right here when you sign up is the email that you will use throughout the entire process. So just make sure, some people may use their work email, people may use their private email. Just make sure it's an email that's that you check daily, so we can make sure that you get the correct information. Once you fill out that information, make sure you do a good password. And this is good to know because you have to go, some people go back into their account to just check out things, to just make sure all the data was submitted, to update their letter of recommendation. So you want to remember your email and your password. But definitely you could click at the bottom to sign up for this submittable account. So let's see, once you sign up, what it looks like. Here you can see this is the information again about the application, the deadlines. We need you to fill out the first one with your name, email, demographic data, gender identity. Again, pick the correct scholarship application. And here are the questions that follows that. Make sure that all the questions with the asterisks are being answered. It will not let you go forward or submit if you do not answer the questions. So I want to stop here for a second and to go over the letter of recommendation. This may be one of the things I have received several phone calls and emails about. The letter of recommendation is not mandatory. However, it does make your application a little bit more favorable because it's people that's vouching for you to say that you should receive this scholarship. I suggest you ask your colleagues, your co-workers, someone in the community. You can ask someone from the church, but anyone who thinks you deserve this deserve this scholarship, reach out to them. It don't have to be super lengthy, but they can just vouch on your behalf that you should receive this letter of recommendation. Again, I just want to say it's not mandatory. However, you can submit your scholarship without the recommendation. But if you want to get a little bit more bonus points, I suggest you do a letter of recommendation. And we'll talk, and I'll take any questions about that towards the end. Uh-oh. Sorry, it's going through it again. So in case someone missed it, here you go again. Give me 1 second. Technical difficulty. No. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So once you submitted your application, you want to make sure you see this one page that shows up to say success. This with the check mark. This shows that it actually went through and that you were successfully submitted your information. Please also look on here and see that you can go back into your account from this page. So if you want to check back into your account, you want to make sure that everything is there, you can always log back into your account. Please know it say that you could check on the status at any time. We do not have the have it set up for you to check your status. You would know your status once we send out the letters, whether you were awarded or not. Please note everyone who submitted an application will get some type of letter from MAC. You should also receive a confirmation email. So along with the check and success, you want to make sure you receive a confirmation email. This email, again, is just letting you know that we received it, that if you want to go back and click on your submission, you can. But it's also just another confirmation email to let you know that you actually receive, that we received your application. So let's go over tips for success. Of course, number one, and I say this over and over again, fill out the entire scholarship application. You just want to make sure you don't pass up nothing. You want to make sure that everything is filled out and completed. You also can have a peer or colleague review the application before you submit it. You want to make sure, once you see something, and I know all of us do this, once we have our eyes on it for so long, it looks right. But you just want to have someone else just come and just double check. Again, make sure you answer all questions in a complete sentence and check for grammatical errors. MAC staff does not review. We have reviewers, and those are the things that they are looking for. So just make sure you are using complete sentences and you're checking for grammatical errors, because you want them to make sure they're reading it the right way. Number 4, be yourself. We love heartfelt stories. That's just us. So just be yourself. We don't make it super hard. We want to know more about you and your work in the HIV field. Number 5, give yourself time to consider each question. So yes, start the application now. Once we get off of here, you only have to February the 6th. Number 6, do not use abbreviations. I know how we work in the HIV world, but not everybody is going to understand your abbreviation. So make sure you write things out so no one won't mix it up when they're reviewing your application. Again, and I cannot express this enough. Complete your scholarship by February the 6th. Close of business, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, here's the calendar for you. February the 6th is the deadline. And if you still have questions after this, please note give us 24 to 48 hours to put this webinar up on our scholarship page. We'll have it up there in between 24 to 48 hours. If you still have questions, of course, you guys are more than welcome to email us at conferences@mmac.org. We can answer any questions that you may have. So now I'm going to open it up for questions. You can put your questions in the chat box. We have the MMAC, the conference team on here, and we'll be answering questions now. So Chip, if you have any questions for me, please let me know. And thank you all again. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, we have several. First up, should those who received a scholarship in 2022 not apply for this scholarship? If they can still apply, is there a lower chance of them receiving the scholarship again?
Yes, so the scholarship is open to everyone. Anyone could apply. Of course, we give a little bit more credit to people who've never received an MMAC scholarship, but we certainly say apply. This may be your year again, but we do give first priority to applicants who have not applied for, who have not received a scholarship.
Are the criteria for both A and B scholarships the same? Meaning, is there a higher standard to get the B scholarship?
No, they're both the same.
What would strengthen one's letter of recommendation?
I'm not sure what would strengthen it. A heartfelt story of why you should receive this scholarship will probably strengthen it.
This person said they used Internet Explorer to sign up and it worked for me fine. Should I be concerned? Do I need to transition to Google Chrome to submit the application?
Nope. If it worked for you, fine. That's fine. It just doesn't work for some people. So if it worked for you, go with it.
Who should the recommendation letter be addressed to?
It doesn't have to. It could be addressed to MMAC, but it will not come to MMAC. It will be uploaded to the to your application. So it must be. And let me just say this, because I've been receiving the letters of recommendations. We cannot receive the letters of recommendation. All letters of recommendation must be uploaded to your scholarship application. And you could use Word, you could use PDF, but it must be uploaded to your scholarship application. MMAC does not review scholarships, or we don't review the letter of recommendation. Our reviewers will be reviewing your stuff.
If we do not receive the option B scholarship, could we still be considered for option A, even though we're only able to pick one?
It's a possibility. I can't say yes or no, but it could be a possibility.
Can we submit more than one letter of recommendation?
No, only one letter of recommendation.
Hey, Shantae, I just wanted to add, so in general, we do not pick option A from the option B pool. It depends on how many we receive for option A, but there's a possibility. If we have a certain amount that's already allotted and we haven't gotten enough applications, there's a possibility that we can select option A scholarships from the option B pool.
Yeah, thank you, Tara.
You're welcome.
How soon will applicants be notified if they were awarded a scholarship?
We're hoping by February the 22nd, but definitely closer to the end of February, definitely next month.
I filled in my application and saved it, but was unable to go back in and upload my recommendation letter. How do we log back in? It keeps asking me to register.
So you can actually go back to when you submitted your application, when you got your email, if they received a confirmation email, and that confirmation email is a link in there that you could click on the link to go back to your application. So make sure you got a confirmation email.
How many of each A and B are being offered?
We don't know at this moment.
Can someone apply for the scholarship while also submitting an abstract and hoping to get selected?
Yes.
If I'm answering a question, use more than 200 to 150 words, would that be okay?
I'm sorry, say that again, Chip.
If they use more than 200 or 150 words when they answer a question on the form, is that okay?
Yes, it is. Good job.
In the past, if we received a scholarship for 50 plus for USCHA, we were able to get a scholarship without applying. Will that be the case this year?
No, everyone must apply to get a scholarship.
And I want to add, this is for 50 plus scholarships for the USCHA conference, not for the summit.
Let's see. Are there any specifics regarding the formatting of a letter of recommendation?
No specifics. Nope.
If I choose option A, is there a hotel discount rate?
So yes, we do have a hotel discount rate. And if you look on biomedicalhivsummit.org, all the information about the hotel and the rates are listed on that website.
What if you submitted your application, want to update some of the answers?
You just log back into your account. You have to February the 6th to update any information.
Airfare is not included in the scholarship, correct?
Airfare is only included in option B scholarship.
Is transportation from the airport to the hotel covered?
No, you are responsible for your own transportation to and from the hotel in Las Vegas.
Big question here. For someone who's never attended a conference, what should I expect?
Oh my goodness. One, a lot of people. You should expect 2 days of jam-packed workshops. I should also say a lot of fun, a lot of networking. You'll meet a ton of people in the HIV field. And also, I should say, it's life-changing. Once you come to one, it will change your life. You'll be back over and over again.
Okay. Follow up for the those who received a scholarship last year. You're referring specifically to previously receiving a Summit scholarship, right? I assume they're asking if they got a USCHA scholarship, they can still apply this year.
Yes, everyone can still apply, whether you received a scholarship or not. It's welcome for everyone to apply.
If applying for a scholarship, does the applicant use their legal name that matches their ID, or can they use their preferred name?
I suggest legal name. We can talk about preferred name once it's time to get registration, but I suggest legal name because also this is the information we use to book flights. So just so we can use legal names, but when it comes to registration, we can give you an opportunity to use your preferred name.
If an individual receives a scholarship, will the information regarding the flight and hotel be sent to the address list on the form, or will it be sent via email?
Everything will be sent via email. That's why I say it's very important to make sure you have the correct email and submittable. Make sure your application, everything is, you have the correct email.
Question, are there any types of communities that may get a priority in receiving scholarships?
No.
Question asking if we can talk about what weight is given in selecting scholarship awardees and who reviews applications.
So our CAPS community reviews the applications. It's graded on a point system. So you get a point according to your score 1 through 5 on each question. And we usually go by the highest score.
We have another question about information that should be included in a letter of recommendation.
We're just looking for a letter of recommendation, someone who could recommend you to receive this scholarship. There's no certain writing style that we have for this.
Question, is there an opportunity to volunteer at the conference?
If they're already live in Vegas, we may be able to connect them with the Vegas host committee to volunteer.
Are there any summit requirements if I get a scholarship, being on stage, special meetings, etc.?
There are no, you are. All you have to do is to attend the workshops.
And a question is if we are not limited to the word limit on the application.
No. But there is some word minimums.
Getting a lot of questions here about trying to apply for both, and you cannot apply for both options.
No,
correct?
it's either one or the other.
Any age preferences for scholarship recipients? For example, preference for age 18 to 25 or from 21 to 35, et cetera. I had a previous question too about any, is there any age limits for it, if there's a certain maximum age or a certain minimum age?
No, I know some people may be referring to our 50 plus. For USCHA, there's no age preference. All ages, it's open to the public. Anyone could apply for this scholarship.
There is a minimum age though of 18, correct?
There is a minimum age of 18, yes.
I've had a couple of questions about applying for a scholarship and apply to be an exhibitor.
I can answer that. So if you're applying to be an exhibitor, just keep in mind this is something that you're paying for. You can also apply for a scholarship, but I also want to note that, you know, we are prioritizing people that have a financial need for a scholarship as well. So just keep that in mind.
Great. We have a question on the dress code for the summit.
Business casual.
So if we receive scholarship B, will we arrive the day of the 11th or will we be arriving on the 10th for registration day?
You'll be arriving on the 10th.
Are meals provided during the summit?
Yes, it's breakfast and lunch will be provided. Dinner is on your own.
A question about notification if they don't receive the scholarship and when.
Yeah, we will send the notifications again by the end of February. You will get a notification whether you received it or if you did not receive it. So everyone will get some type of notification from MAC.
Question from a member of the clergy who wants to know if they should put their title in when they apply.
You can. You can put your title in, however, names, titles, address are blinded, so reviewers will not see any of that information.
Someone who's applying for option B but is contemplating driving from Los Angeles, could they still get hotel and registration assistance without airfare?
Yes.
let's see. To qualify for scholarship B, you must live outside of the 30-mile radius.
No, you can still get it. However, we will, if you within a 30-mile radius, we will not pay for travel.
Okay.
But you definitely will apply for that scholarship.
Okay. Follow-up question from previously. It involves previous scholarships. If someone previously received a USCA scholarship, would I select no for having received a scholarship in this particular application?
So the application it asks you about 2022.
Yeah, I think they're asking if they got a USCHA scholarship last year but they didn't get a Summit scholarship, they still click no for a previous scholarship that they received.
They would. I think we asked if you got a scholarship in 2022. So if you got a scholarship in 2022, whether it's USCHA or biomedical, you will click yes.
Letter recommendation has to be from a supervisor.
No, it could be a colleague. It can be someone from the community. It could be someone from a church. Anyone that you think, anyone who's willing to write you a recommendation on why about you receiving a scholarship from MAC.
Question about the word count in the application again. Does the application clearly states a word maximum, not a minimum? Why does it have a maximum if there is no limit?
Not sure. I'm not sure why.
Do you need proof of vaccination?
So you will need proof of vaccination. Yes.
I just want to say for the previous question, they can send us an email at conferences@mmac.org regarding the word limit. We can check the system.
Oh, we don't have any additional questions, although someone just put in said, you have answered all my questions. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, well, we'll give it like a couple of minutes. If you have any questions, we'll be open. Again, we all can be contacted at conferences@mmac.org. So if you may have a question after this is over, we are open to answer any questions. If you're the type like me that don't like answering questions in the open, you can also shoot us an email. We'll answer it. Just FYI, the video from this webinar will be up on the scholarship website in the next 24 to 48 hours. So if you missed anything, you got on late, please just go back and check out the webinar. We are super, super excited this year, 2023. Vegas is going to be absolutely, absolutely, absolutely Vegas. Absolutely amazing. So any more, Chip?
Yeah, I think we need to do a clarification on the 30-mile radius because it's causing some confusion. Somebody's asking if you are more than 30 miles, this will cause you to not be approved for the scholarships. I think there's some confusion about the 30-mile radius.
So if you are in the surrounding area, if you live in Las Vegas, Henderson, if you're in the surrounding area, we do not pay for travel to the hotel. And this is more basically for people who live in Nevada.
Couple more questions coming in.
Sure.
What if there are many people from one agency applying? Would all be considered, or would all be considered, or is it just person specific?
So it's one scholarship per agency.
Is medical exemption from vaccination accepted?
We do not accept medical exemptions.
Okay, that was the last question for the moment.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for the 2023 Biomedical HIV Summit Scholarship webinar. Thank you. We look forward to seeing you all in Las Vegas. Best of luck to each and every one of you. Of course, if it was up to me, you all will have a scholarship. Go out, put your best foot forward. Again, if you need anything from us, we're at conferences@nmac.org. Thank you. And that's it, Chip. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye.